You know, they say consistency is what leads to success. Well, if that's the case, I should be pretty successful by now, given the fact I've been consistently inconsistent my entire life. But hey, it's all good. Consistency isn't that important. I could probably be just as successful by selling pictures of my on OnlyFans. So, I shouldn't worry too much about that whole consistency thing. That stuff's for losers. I'll be just fine on my own. I can't keep lying to myself. I'm inconsistent at everything I do, and it's ruining my life. Every time I try something new, I end up slowly tapering off. Why? Why does it happen? Am I not autonomous? Is my room not clean enough? Did I not drink enough lemon water as a child? Am I too gay? What is it? I would do anything to know the reason why. God. Hello, my son. God? It is I, God. God, oh, thank you. You're here. You can help. Please, tell me why I'm inconsistent. I'll do anything. I'll go on a crusade. I'll burn witches at the stake. I'll reclaim the Holy Land. What do I have to do? You have to suck my dick. I mean that's kind of weird, man. No, it's not. It really is, though. No, it's not. It isn't. You sure you don't want Jerusalem back or nothing like that? No, give me head. For how long? Until I bust. Until I bust. Okay, well, I mean, I did say I'd do anything. I better not go to hell for this. Oh, 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 oh. Let's stop beating around the bush. You came here seeking arcane knowledge. And guess what? I got it for you. What I had to do to get it is none of your goddamn business. If you're watching this video, then that means, for some reason, you seem to struggle to stick to things. You've probably already looked up several videos on this website looking for answers on how to fix it or where it comes from. And in these videos, you've probably been told that the reason behind your inconsistency is because your mental space is cluttered or your butt chakra is out of alignment. Well, I'm here today to finally give you the truth. And if you've been struggling with consistency for a long time, then I'm gonna tell you right now that you're probably not gonna like what that truth is. But that's okay, because I'm not here to hold your hand. I'm here to dump this warm cum bucket of truth onto you. And you're probably not gonna be prepared for it. So some of it's gonna get in your mouth. But that's just something, hey, here's the truth that was told to me by God himself. Okay, I did it. So please, God, tell me why I'm inconsistent. Yes, of course. The real reason why you struggle with consistency is because you have no purpose. Let me rephrase that. The real reason why you struggle with consistency is because you have no reason to be consistent. You have no why. You see, the problem with the habits that you want to implement or the things that you want to become consistent at is the fact that they utterly fall apart on a single question. Why? Why are you doing this? If you can't immediately answer that with something other than because I want to, then brother, you are bound to fail. The only way to be consistent at things is by having a powerful reason behind doing them. Otherwise, one of two things is going to happen. You're either going to fall off or just straight up forget, because you're a dumbass. Without a powerful reason behind doing your habits, you're relying on pure willpower as your only source of motivation. But that will only take you so far, because at some point, when you're on day 4 of waking up at 6 a.m. every morning, your brain is going to ask you, why? Why are we up right now? Do we have work? No. Do we have school? No. Okay. Do we have some sort of circle jerk to attend? Because if the answer is no, then I'm going back to fucking sleep.
One man allegedly went too far when he was told his Little Caesars pizza was not hot and ready, pulling an AK-47.
So, now you know why you're inconsistent. But how do you go about fixing it? Well, it's actually pretty simple. All the habits you want to implement, all the goals you want to hit, all of the changes you want to make fall within two categories: wants and needs. In order to become consistent, your job is to move this shit from here to there. And there's two ways you can go about doing that. The first way is to set real consequences for every time you fail to stick to your habit. Now, for monetization purposes, I'm not going to give detailed examples of what these consequences could be. I'll just tell you to be creative.
I like it.
The second way to do it is by simply reframing how you view your habits. What I mean by that is this. Instead of militaristically telling yourself, I have to read for 10 minutes every day, why don't you just go find a good book?
Holy fuck.
Go out and find a book that you genuinely enjoy reading, and you won't even have to force yourself to read anymore, because you'll enjoy it so much, you'll naturally find yourself doing it. Just by making this subtle little change in the way you view this habit has instantly made you more consistent at it. And the best part is, the book doesn't even have to be some crazy literary work of art. If you genuinely enjoy reading David Goes to School, then more power to you, champ.
Like I missed the first. How the fuck did you pull up to the motherfucking party and forget the perk? What the fuck? And I just popped the perk. What the fuck? Perk 30, I just popped.
So now you know what to do. I, God, have given you the keys to becoming consistent. You're welcome. Like, comment, subscribe. Whoa, hold on, we're not done yet. Because even with all these things completed, there are still certain ways your brain can trick you into not following through. I call them pitfalls, and it's very important that you're aware of them because your dumbass will deal with them. The first pitfall that you're going to deal with is just sheer laziness. I don't really think this requires too much explanation. There are going to be some days where you just don't feel like doing things, but you cannot allow yourself to use that as an excuse. Unless you're just a fat, lazy fuck. Then I guess you can. The second pitfall is an inefficient environment. And I'll give you an example of what that means. Let's say there's a person who wants to run more. Let's call him Jeff. Jeff wants to get into running. He's got a good reason to do so. He's not lazy, and he's ready to make a change. Unfortunately, however, Jeff chose to live in the Arctic Circle. Now, for some people, the reason behind why they want to run will be enough to power through this obstacle. But not for Jeff. Jeff doesn't like the cold. Jeff fails to be consistent because there is too much friction in his environment for him to be. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where cleaning your room comes into play. Cleaning your room, setting up your environment for success, wearing your gym clothes to bed, now is when all of that advice comes into the picture. You filthy fucking bum. The third and most deadly pitfall that you most likely will encounter is a negative self-identity. The beliefs you have about yourself are very powerful. And if you believe that you are a certain way and always will be a certain way, if you believe that you aren't deserving of the things a consistent person deserves, if you believe that you aren't worth it or good enough, then there's really nothing anybody will be able to do to help you. None of the advice I give you will work because at some point, you're just going to self-sabotage. Perfect example. If you're trying to lose weight, but you view yourself as a fat ass, eventually, no matter how good your reason is or how much you prepare, eventually you're going to fall off. You're going to destroy all of your progress. You're going to regress back to your baseline of being a fat ass. The reason why this is the most deadly pitfall is because unlike the brashness of just being lazy or the obviousness of cleaning up your room, a negative self-identity is quiet. It works in the background by whispering in your ear everything that you want to hear. This is what tells you to reward yourself after a consistent streak at the gym by eating a box of donuts. This is what tells you that you've been working so hard, so you deserve to take a day off. This is what tells you that it's okay to just jerk off one more time. It is of the utmost importance that you view these thoughts with the highest level of severity. They are not there to serve you. They're there to pull you back down to where they believe you belong, to where you believe you belong. And until you change the way you view yourself, they are always going to be there, whispering in the background of your brain.
For all my baby girls, I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile. I'm lurking and I'm stalking when you least expect.
So to recap, consistency has nothing to do with willpower or mental strength. Consistency is all about the reasons you have behind doing things. The moment you improve your reason for doing the things you want to do, conquer your laziness, set up your environment for success, and most importantly, destroy the limiting beliefs you have about yourself, is the moment you'll naturally become a consistent person. But until you do so, you never will be. Ever. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter how far they shove that butt plug into your asshole to realign your chakras. You won't be consistent. I cannot stress that enough. So there it is. That's the real reason why you struggle with consistency. Now, you might be wondering, who am I to just dull out this sacred knowledge? How can you trust what I'm saying? What's my resume look like? What am I consistent at? That's an understandable question. And, well, if you must know, the answer is hating. I'm a consistent hater. For years, I had trouble finding a reason powerful enough to keep me consistent with my habits. Until one day, it dawned on me. I don't fuck with you, gang. Other people's success greatly offends me. I don't like seeing people succeed. In fact, I want to pull them back down. And by using the tips and tricks I showed throughout this video, I'm very proud to say that I've been able to do exactly that. What do I mean? Well, every negative comment you've ever read was made by yours truly. Every time you failed at something, it's because I hexed you. Every time you've tripped in front of your crush, it was because I tied your shoelaces together. It was me. It was me, Barry. It's been me all along.
It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch.
Anyways, I hope you guys got something out of this video. I'm very sick. I'll leave some links to my other shit in the description that you can check out. You might like that. And other than that, always remember, I don't hate because I have to. I hate because I want to. Like, comment, and subscribe. Get back up here. Well, guys, that's all the time I have for today. Looks like God's calling me back up to heaven so I can go give him some more dome. Because I'm a throat goat, and there's a price to be paid for knowledge.
That boy over there drinking him a sun kiss.